Hello everyone, and welcome to the Flowing with Angels channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another inspirational angel message. This week the beautiful Archangel Jophiel joins us to talk about the cosmic ladder. We will take a look at the symbolism of the ladder first, and then we'll move on to Archangel Jophiel's channeled message for us. A ladder represents the connection between the higher realms and the earth plane. One of the most well-known references to this symbol can be found in the book of Genesis in the Bible, where Jacob saw angels ascend and descend upon a ladder connecting heaven and earth in a dream. The ladder serves as a conduit for divine love, wisdom, knowledge and support, providing us with the opportunity to transcend our earthly limitations and move towards greater spiritual enlightenment, ascension and growth. Each rung of the ladder symbolizes a new level of initiation, as well as an expansion of wisdom and spiritual awareness earned by taking one thoughtful step at a time. The expression climbing a ladder is often used to indicate progress, achievement and success through requiring knowledge and overcoming problems in the world of form as well. A ladder is a simply designed non-moving object and indicates a steady path forward with a continuous input of our energy, time and skills with confidence and most of all, faith. Let's see what message the beautiful Archangel Jophiel has in store for us today. My dearest ones, as the Archangel of Wisdom and Enlightenment, it brings me great joy to visit with you and deliver a message about the cosmic ladder. This metaphorical ladder encompasses the continuous flow of unconditional love from Source towards the inhabitants of planet Earth, and the joy and wisdom this highest energy will bring them if they allow it to elevate them to a new awareness on their own being and existence. Firstly, I would like to tell you more about how the angelic forces are working on behalf of your well-being. And secondly, I would like to tell you about the 7 symbolical rungs of the cosmic ladder and how you can become aware of these processes and recognize them in your own lives. Let me start by reminding you that energy is formless and not bound by time or space, which means that the energy beings of unconditional love and light that you call angels are omnipresent. The angelic beings are a part of your world and they are not excluded from anything on your planet. Their radiance permeates all life, your natural world, your physical bodies, your man-made objects and designs, but also your mental, emotional and spiritual movements. However, this presence is never invasive to you. It is just there, waiting for you to recognize it and allow it to help you expand your vision on life and allow more love and joy into your heart. Your mind may conjure up conditions and reasons why this is a difficult process, because your mind is programmed to observe your earthly reality, which exists of duality, contradictions and separation. But your heart knows the truth, and that is why climbing the cosmic ladder is an affair of the heart. Try to feel the words that I am about to convey to you and see how they resonate with your body. Feel how your energy starts to rise and fill you with new vitality and upliftment. See how this encourages you to implement change for the better in your life, and most of all, see how it brightens up your outlook on life. The metaphor of the cosmic ladder is based on the principle of omnipresent energy, which means that you cannot connect the concept of time and space to it. On the earth plane, a ladder evokes linear movement. You climb the rungs upwards step by step. But in a spiritual sense, there are no limitations. It simply refers to a state of being that varies according to your energy frequency. And if you become more aware of the tuning of this frequency, you will start to grasp the concept of the cosmic ladder on a deeper soul level. Remember this principle when I go through the 7 metaphorical rungs of the ladder one by one. You might have a crystal clear vision in some areas and a more muddled outlook in other areas of your life, and this varies from moment to moment. Accept that this is so, dear ones. It is the dance of life and the dance of consciousness. Going up and down the cosmic ladder is part of the flow of your existence. The first rung of the ladder is your awareness of the burdens of old conditioning and ways of thinking and living that you are carrying on your shoulders. When you are going through the motions of life without really recognizing your state of being, you can get away with it for quite a while without any major consequences, until your soul starts to call out to you to remind you of your true purpose and higher path. Usually, this manifests in the form of events that shake up your world, so it becomes clear to you that what you have been doing is no longer contributing to your well-being. The moment you take the inner decision to embrace change, even though you are not clear where it leads to, you step onto the second rung of the ladder. Major shifts are set in motion and momentum is building towards the new. But you feel that even though you wish to move forward, you are held back by the weight that you are carrying. The third rung of the ladder is the place where you lay down your burdens through a process of purification. This does not always look pretty in your world, and it is not always appreciated by the people that surround you. But nevertheless, you are guided to release what no longer serves you. You simply cannot stand it any longer. It becomes too painful to stay the same, because the momentum is pulling you forwards, and the old has to be released for you to reach inner peace again. After this process of purifying and releasing, a big surge of freed up energy becomes available to you, that you can now use to discover your passion, your true driving force in life that brings you joy and fulfillment. You have now reached the fourth rung, and at this stage it is important for you to allow yourself to discover new ways of being. Simply experience and give yourself time to adjust to the new energies within and around you. The step onto the fifth rung feels relatively easy and natural. It is here where your improved state of being allows inspiration and ideas to flow to you that excite you, but it is also at this stage that you will experience the most doubts and fears, because you are in between the energetic reality and the tangible reality. The energy is there, but the tangible manifestations have not yet materialized. Be aware that you do not let yourself or others undermine this newly found excitement and anticipation. Your stay at the fifth rung of the ladder requires patience and faith. I encourage you to spend time by yourself, to protect your energy field and to not overshare your inner stirrings, as they are still vulnerable to harsh criticism and opposition. Just before the dawn, the night sky is the darkest, and that is what you experience just before you step onto the sixth rung, where the birth of the new occurs. This is a place of great joy and excitement, but these peaks of emotion never last long. unless they are integrated into your being and transformed into deep inner satisfaction and appreciation. This is what the 7th rung embodies, the place where you experience wholeness, oneness, and clarity on the whirlwinds of life on planet Earth. The 7th rung also brings compassion and great wisdom, because you understand that this is not your end destination. Life is about ascending as well as descending the cosmic ladder. Your moments on the top of the ladder increase when you grow to comprehend its workings, but you also realize that at certain moments and in specific areas, you must start at the bottom of the ladder again for the sake of continuous growth and expansion. Such is life, and the one who accepts and knows this holds true wisdom. I wish you well, dear ones. Ask for the support of my yellow ray of enlightenment to shed light on your personal journey along the cosmic ladder. Thank you so much for watching and for all of your love and support for this channel. If you are interested in personal angelic guidance, please visit my website flowingwithangels.com. I wish you a wonderful week, sending you lots of love and light. Until next time, Namaste.